Hello PTAA artists, it's Miss Terrell, your art teacher, and today we are going to be discussing the value painting project. I'm going to take you step by step through everything. So before we get started, hopefully you have the painting kit that I made for you that your parents should have picked up for you at the school. If you did not pick up your painting kit, you will have to use your own materials at home, so you're just going to have to figure it out. Do your best to find a light, medium, and dark version of the same color. So if you're doing red, you want to find a light red, a medium or just normal looking red, and a dark red. And the same thing goes for any other color. You're also welcome to go out and buy your own painting supplies, but you're going to have to mix your own paints. If you need help with that, please message me on Google Classroom or send me an email, okay? Because I'm not going to go over it in this video. So let's take a look at the contents of your painting kit. So it comes in this plastic bag. You should have a piece of paper. It should be blank. A cup for washing your brush. Some napkins for cleaning your brush off, drying it between each one, and a paintbrush, of course. Then the paints. You are going to have 5 different colors. So make sure that there are 5. And they should be numbered on the top of them so you know which one you need to use. And these range from light to dark. Remember when we talked about value, how colors can go from really light to medium to dark. I would take a look at the value song one more time before you get started on this project. Okay, you're also going to need a pencil, and on your paper, the first thing you're going to do is we're going to draw kind of like a mountain range. Then we're going to draw some hills. We're basically making a landscape, and we're going to paint each part of the landscape a different value. So I made 2 hills. So far I have 3 lines. And I'm going to need 4. So here's my last line. I'm going to put it at the bottom. Just a ground level. So I have mountains, 2 hills, and just kind of a ground level. It might be a little hard to see on the video, but you should have 4 different types of lines. We're going to paint each different shape a different value. So I'm going to number off the different places I'm going to put my values 1 through 4. 1 should be at the very top, 5 should be at the bottom. And then I'm going to take out my paints and I'm going to outline my first line first, and then I'm going to fill in the top portion of it with the lightest color, with number 1, the number 1 paint. And then I'm going to clean my brush and wipe it off with a napkin. You need to do this after each color that you do so that your paints do not mix. Okay, next I'm going to take the number 2 cup and I'm going to paint inside my mountains. This color is slightly darker than the color I used before. See, we're going in a gradient. So we're gradually going from light to dark. Don't forget to wash your brush and wipe off your brush. Next, we're moving on to number 3, which should be darker than number 2. I'm going to paint one of my hills this color. Can you kind of see the different variants between the tints and the shades of this yellow color? Okay, now I'm gonna do number 4. Number 4, it should be darker than the last one. This is significantly darker. And again, don't forget to wash your brush. And then now number 5. So this should be our darkest color at the very bottom. If you remember when we talked about space, darker colors are closer to us and lighter colors are further away. So not only does this painting show value, it also shows space. So those mountains in the sky are further away from us, and these hills and the ground are much closer to us because they're darker. Alright, so once you have finished your last value, remember there are 5 values, they should look a little something like this. If you want, you can add different things in your background. You might want to use a marker to do that. After your painting has dried, do not draw on this with wet paint. So after it dries, you can add a couple of other things if you like. You're going to have some time to do this project. I'm giving you 2 weeks to do this, so you can take your time with it, or you could get it done all in 1 week and turn it in early if you'd like. So you're going to have plenty of time to do this. If you need any help or have any questions, please email me or comment on this assignment on Google Classroom. But other than that, thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys at the end of the week. Bye!